So a couple days ago, I did up a pork shoulder here on the channel that is about some of the best bark that you've ever seen in your life. I will leave information down on that video. You gotta check it out. I did have some leftover pulled pork, can you imagine that? And stuck it in the fridge until today, and today's show is gonna be all about that leftover pulled pork. I am talking about a barbecue pulled pork pizza. You gotta check this one out. All right, guys, look, this one is gonna start out with a brief understanding of what this Halo pizza oven is all about. First off, you are gonna have 2 rubber snaps on the side. Unsnap them, you will be able to open up the pizza oven. That is gonna get you to the guts of the pizza oven, to the inside of the pizza oven. And the first thing we notice is over here on the side, hit that button. That is gonna start your rotation of the stone. And now look, this stone will come out 1, 2, 3. And from there, that'll give you access to your top heat source and also your bottom heat source. That bottom heat source is very important because that is gonna give you quick turnarounds on pizza. In other words, if you take a pizza out, that stone will still be remained at that 450 to 500 to get the next pizza right, and that is critical when it is to making backyard pizzas. So look, once you got that pizza oven opened up, that is going to give you easy access to keep the pizza oven clean. Alrighty guys, look, so every good pizza has to have a good pizza dough recipe behind it. This is the one I use. I am not saying it is technically a correct pizza dough, but what I am saying is it is foolproof for me, and now I am going to share it with you. Get about 1/8 of a cup of lukewarm water, keep it under 110, teaspoon of sugar in, 1 packet of yeast in, grab yourself a fork and give it a little bit of a stir. You are gonna put it on the side and wait about 5-10 minutes. After those minutes, it should froth up like that. Once it is frothed, you know it is ready to go. Get a little olive oil in and then hit it with a little bit of honey. That is gonna give you a little bit of sweetness. Follow that up with a teaspoon of sugar. Make yourself a little bit of well, and you're gonna pour in that frothy mixture. And basically, you do not need to use your hand here. Just use a fork and just mix it. Incorporate all that goodness together. Take your time. If you need to add a little bit of water, go ahead and do so. You are looking for crumbs. Basically, once it is formed crumbs, get yourself a floured board, get it on the board, and remember all the ingredient list is down in the description for this dough recipe. Basically, what you are gonna do here is fold it, and fold it some more. I am talking about 5 minutes or so. Then start rolling it as into a ball, because that is the overall goal. Continue to roll it like that. Once you feel comfortable that it is ready to go, get yourself a greased out little tray like that or a tin. Get some oil on the ball, get it up high, keep it warm, and wait about 2 hours. Our ingredients for this pie are as follows, and first of all, you are gonna need a laser to read that stone temp. From there, get yourself some pizza sauce. Thin sliced red onions on a pulled pork pizza is a must. Of course, that pulled pork and mozzarella cheese, that is our ingredients. And from there, get your dough. It should have doubled in size. Get yourself a board. You are gonna flour your hands, flour the board, get that dough on the board. Now look, always remember what was the top of your dough inside that tin that has risen is always gonna be the top of your pizza. It never changes, never flip it. And basically what I like to do here is just kind of work that center and push it out. Stretch it as best you can, whichever way is easiest for you to stretch it, and continue to do so. Now look, sometimes I'll use a rolling pin, sometimes I won't. In this case, I will, and I will just roll it out, trying to keep it as best a circle as possible. And also I did pick up this 16-inch disc from Amazon, which helps me build the perfect pie. I will leave information on this disc down below, check it out. So now it is time to build that perfect pie. First up, you are gonna go edge to edge with some sauce. Follow that up with your pulled pork. Now look over here, just a little bit of word of advice. Make sure you get enough pulled pork on. As I am telling you, it really shines on the dish. Then grab your thin sliced red onion onions, and again, edge to edge with the red onions that go so well with the pulled pork. And what would be a barbecue pizza without a little bit of BBQ sauce? At that point, grab yourself some mozzarella and get it on the pie, again, edge to edge. When you think you've got too much on, hit it with a little bit more. Always remember, this is your pizza, so make it your way. So I like a pizza stone temperature of around 500 or so. Once I get close to 500, I will start the rotation of the pizza stone. Let it go for about another minute or two. We should be at that 500 by this point. It is time to get the pizza in. If you don't have one of these lasers to read your stone temp, I've got information down below under the show notes. Pick yourself one up straight from Amazon. So this is where this pizza oven starts to separate themselves from the rest. There is nothing to do here but to wait. I'll usually wait about a minute and a half to 2 minutes. Then I will pull the pie out and check it. We should at this point have about another minute to go. I will turn on the rotation, turn off the rotation. You will find the best that works for you once you get a feel of the pizza oven. After about 3 minutes or so, pull it out and you've got yourself about the perfect pizza you've ever made.